Hi there, I'm Colette Barr and I'm delighted to be part of the Girls Summit Realising an Inclusive Future to highlight the International Day of the Girl this October. When I was approached to do the keynote speech for this summit, I was thrilled and excited at the opportunity to contribute to something so worthwhile. What an honour to be involved in an event with such far-reaching impact. Thank you, Ananke. But then I started to do some research and look into other Girls Summit events and recent talks from around the world, in particular the recent Girl Up event in July in the US. I watched videos from Michelle Obama, Meghan Markle, Priyanka Chopra and Hillary Clinton. They were fantastic, well-rehearsed speeches, empowering and bold calls to action. These women are incredible trailblazers and visionaries on the gender equality stage who regularly break the internet and are known to the world. Their speeches had me motivated and energised. They were so powerful. And then doubt started to creep in. What justice could I possibly do a digital platform and Girls Summit where women like Michelle Obama and Priyanka Chopra were the real trailblazers and visionaries in female empowerment? What can I do for a Girls Summit that these women have not already done? Are they not already fantastic role models? And then it hit me. This is exactly why I should do something like this. I started to think about what it was like for me growing up and what has taken me to this point in my life, and realised that although I might not be Meghan Markle, what I can do is share my story with other females. I can be that female role model who I desperately wanted and needed growing up and looked for throughout my life. I was and still am inspired not only by strong females in the media and in the movies and in music, but also by regular everyday women and girls who are resilient and determined, or who stand up for what they believe in. Teachers, coaches, lecturers, friends, mums, females at work, ordinary people who somehow touch my heart and motivate me to do better. I do and I can have to be the messages we give our girls if they have to be successful in life. And that's why I am so happy to briefly share my recent journey with you in the hope that I can inspire you to be strong, determined and resilient change makers for the future. So what is my story? Who am I? I currently have several roles. I'm an author of a children's environmental book series called The Eco Heroes. I'm the founder of a company called Save Our World and a sustainability consultant. I'm also the treasurer of a not-for-profit ocean conservation organisation in the UAE called ASRAC. My books are about recycling, food waste, plastic pollution, water conservation and clean energy. And they're based in the UAE in Arabic and English. They aim to empower children to make a difference and positive change every day, and they directly relate to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. The books are made on recycled paper, vegetable inks, and printed and published locally by my company here in the UAE and with my partner and illustrator. It was important to me to have everything sustainable so that I could really be true to my values and really walk the talk when it comes to sustainability, which is so important to me. We only use local suppliers and local translators and address the UAE's vision and national climate change plans. We've appeared at the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature and at many events around the UAE. So I'll give you some background on how I got here. I had opportunities available to me from the moment I arrived in this world. I had clean running water on arrival into this country, a country with a good healthcare and education system, where in a part of the world where passport brings opportunity and benefits. I went to university and studied law, which enabled me to have a successful career, travel and pursue various opportunities along the way. I realise I am seriously fortunate. But I didn't follow my heart and my passion in what I wanted to do. I love geography, but instead of following a career in the environment, I followed convention and did what I thought I should do. I wanted to please my parents who'd worked so hard to give me opportunities. And after all, passion didn't pay. It wasn't seen as something that was going to bring in the money. To have a good life, you had to do well at school, go to university, have a high-flying career, make money. So I did that. I graduated from law school. I worked management consultancy for a top-tier firm. I worked in the oil and gas industry for 10 years and travelled to places I never thought I'd see. I've been through landmines, war zones, worn bulletproof vests to work. I've had some amazing experiences, met some amazing people, made some amazing memories. I was making money as well and enjoying life. But I felt really deep down inside that I wasn't doing the right thing for me. I was stressed, I was tired, I was pulled in all directions. I wasn't doing the best that I could as a mother, as a wife, as a daughter, as a friend, as a global citizen. I felt I wanted to return to something that made me passionate and be true to my own nature and be connected with myself and to nature. So I followed my own intuition. After a few years of feeling like this, I quit. I left my well-paid job to write children's books on the environment, something which I had never done before. I didn't have the first idea how to do it, but I knew I needed to give back and do something with impact. I needed to be true to myself, reconnect with nature, and give it a go. That was 2 years ago, and I've never looked back since. But my key messages to all young girls and women out there, from my experience, is that you should follow your heart and your intuition. Follow your passion and understand where you can really add value. Do what's right, not what's easy or what's expected of you. Whatever it is, it's important that you have the courage to do it from your heart and for the right reasons so that you can make the biggest impact possible on this earth and on this planet for our world. So, what does Ananke want from you? Well, Ananke's inviting you to send in pictures and contributions for its special edition digital publication, which will be part of its virtual event planned for the end of October this year. These contributions can be videos, articles, interviews, infographics, research papers, whatever you like, as long as it's digitally published for the summit. There's 5 main themes we're interested in for these articles. There's education, gender equality, sustainability, innovation and emerging technologies, and modern economy. For me, they're all exceptionally important, but I think education and sustainability have to be the key themes for me. I have seen firsthand through my travels in various roles that education is one of the fundamental pillars of an equal and just society. It has the power to transform communities, countries, and therefore our entire world. Millions of girls across the world lack access and opportunities to go to school. That means that we're missing out on groundbreaking contributions of potential leaders and change makers. The impact of girls' education has been shown to be far-reaching, resulting in better health and economic outcomes among entire generations. It's critical to ensure all girls have the right to a quality education. I took my oldest son to Malawi a few years ago to volunteer in a primary school run by a very inspiring lady that I know. He was able to see what going to school meant for these children there and for the community as well. It was astonishingly clear as well to me the impact that period poverty and child marriage had on the females in the local village and the social economic dynamics that had there. But I was pleased that I was able to bring my son and show him. And for me, sustainability is absolutely crucial to our society, and that's why I wrote the Eco Heroes. Sustainability encompasses so many aspects of our world, including education, climate change, conservation, poverty, diversity, gender equality, child protection, modern economics, supply chains, technology, innovation, health and well-being, and so much more. For our world to thrive sustainably, and for our youth, and in particular our girls to thrive sustainably, we must bring sustainability into every single thing that we do. And give them hope. I was lucky enough to meet Dr. Jane Goodall this year at an event in Abu Dhabi. I managed to get a few minutes to speak to her and give her my book. I cannot tell you how delighted I was when she told me to keep doing what I'm doing and give young people hope. She said bringing awareness of environmental issues was exactly what we needed to be doing, as children and young people are the future of our planet. I cannot explain what this means to me, and it's a moment I will hold dear forever. It inspired me to keep going, and that indeed this is exactly what we want in our world today. Just look at the impact that one little Swedish schoolgirl has had across the world in the last few years. I don't have time to do all of these categories justice, and I could talk forever on them all, but I won't. It's over to you now. So please do submit your contributions on the 5 themes ahead of the summit: education, gender equality, sustainability, technology and innovation, and modern economies. All content will of course be subject to approval by the Ananke organisation committee before it can be published, but we're keen to hear from you and know what you see girls realising an inclusive future looks like. Ananke's virtual summit has its theme aligned with that of UNICEF's 2020 theme of My Voice, Our Equal Future, which offers the opportunity to reimagine a better world inspired by girls energised, recognised, counted and invested in. Can you imagine? This is your chance to be brave, to be bold, to be seen, to be heard, to be included, and to inspire, and to be true to yourself. Every single one of us has the power to make a difference. You just have to believe it and take action. I can't wait to hear from you. Good luck, and see you at the summit. Shukran, thank you, and namaste.